Hey guys, what's going on? It's Sorrowful here, and today I kind of want to talk to you guys about something very interesting. So a little while ago, when the Reboot server or Reboot World came out to MapleStory Global, GMS, for those of you that don't know, it's stands for Global. Nexon actually paid a few League of Legends live streamers who live stream on Twitch. They actually paid them money, so sponsor them, so to say, in return for them to promote MapleStory and promote the whole Reboot server. And there's actually a Reddit post on the matter, and there's a lot of mixed feelings in the Reddit post, and it's very interesting. Number one, it's very interesting for me to see Nexon actually pushing a Reboot server this hard to the point where they actually went and paid people to actually promote it and advertise it. That to me is quite amazing. But you know what, guys? That's actually a good thing. Here's why. A lot of us are wondering, and you can't deny it, we're all wondering, when is MapleStory gonna die? When is the game gonna finish its course, and when it's gonna finally, just crumble? And that seemed like it was gonna happen very soon until Reboot World came around. And it shows that Nexon hasn't forgot about MapleStory, even though MapleStory 2 is coming very shortly to North America. I say very shortly, but I'm assuming within the next year or so. So it's a good sign that they're trying this hard to keep MapleStory alive. We don't want, especially for players like myself who spend so much on the game, we don't want it to just, poof and vanish and just go to the dogs, right? Because we do love the game, we enjoy it still. And there's a good chunk of us that actually do enjoy the game and don't want it to die. So I really am happy to see MapleStory or Nexon do this and go out of their way to pay streamers to promote the game. So that's number one. Number two, I am very surprised by it, that the fact that they did do that. I think I'm not the only one that felt this way, but I had the feeling that Nexon didn't really care too much about MapleStory anymore. They were trying, sure, by making it less pay to win and whatnot, but I felt like they were kind of, easing us into the slow death of MapleStory. That's how I felt personally. I can't be the only one that felt that way. Let me know in the comment section below if you felt a similar way. But then to see all this new stuff, like specifically with Reboot server, that just goes to show how much Nexon knew that the players were looking forward to this. They really pushed it. And if you think back to how they were setting it up, the whole Reboot World thing, they really wanted it to be huge. And honestly, I'm sure none of us can deny it was very helpful for the game. The Reboot server is always full. There's always players playing on it on every channel, doing everything at all times of the day. So it's really good. I see so much more comments on my videos now about Reboot, and there's just so many players that came back from a 5-year-long hiatus and stuff like that. So it's really good for the MapleStory community. But it's a bit sad, and this is where it gets into the Reddit post a bit, because the two streamers that I think they did 3 streamers, but the only 2 that I could remember right now are LilyPichu and Cowsep. Both of them are streamers on Twitch that stream League of Legends, and they both have very nice followings. They usually have about 4,000 viewers whenever they go live, so obviously that's quite a nice amount, right? But it's with that where the controversy begins. By the way, guys, if you guys do want to check out Cowsep or LilyPichu, the links to their Twitch channels will be in the description below of this video, right under that like button. So the controversy is with the people that they chose, more specifically Cowsep. The people felt like he was crappy at the game. They just picked him because he wanted the money, or he was willing to, just promote MapleStory randomly because he didn't mind taking the money. But he actually left a post here, and obviously the link to this Reddit post will be in the description below as well. But he actually left a very nice message here in the Reddit post, and it talks about how he used to play MapleStory back in the day as well. How he's not just, completely new to the game, but as a matter of fact, just like many other players, he was getting back into it because of Reboot, and he decided to collab with Nexon based on the opportunity, based on the circumstances, and honestly, I think that was a good move by Nexon. Could they have used someone better? I think that's very debatable. I think Cowsep did a good job because people watch him for who he is, right? People like his wacky weirdness. I'm not saying he's weird, but he has this certain style, and people like people that are unique, right? That's why I have viewers on YouTube, because I'm unique and I do a good job. That's why he has viewers on Twitch, because he's unique and people like him for him. So him being lost, I'm sure a lot of people like that. They were like, they would got laughs out of him. I even watched the stream for like an hour when he was playing on Reboot, just to watch it. So Nexon did a good job. LilyPichu, I didn't watch her stream, but I don't really hear much people talking about her in this sense as well. So I'm assuming people are fine with her. But Cowsep, for some reason, got a lot of hate because people said he just looked like he didn't know what he was doing, and he was just making a fool out of the game and whatnot. But like I said, people liked him for who he is. People like him for who he is. So, and I'm certain that because Nexon went to these two streamers to promote MapleStory in the Reboot world, that a large portion of the players that did come back only came back because they saw those two streamers playing them. And I know it's sad, because we have MisusingTV, who's pretty much the #1 MapleStory streamer. Shout out to you, Matt. Link to his YouTube channel and Twitch channel will be in the description below. So people are always saying how he should have been the first people Nexon went to contact, but the thing I'm not the only one who knows this, but the thing is, you guys got to keep in mind MapleStory's #1 priority when contacting those two streamers, LilyPichu and Cowsep, were to actually gain new players to the game, to make people discover MapleStory from a similar person's following. So Cowsep and LilyPichu, they play League of Legends. Now, a lot of League of Legends players are aware of MapleStory, but they never actually looked into it, and vice versa, except all MapleStory's players really know about League of Legends, because let's be honest, it's League. So that's why they couldn't just go to Matt, because everyone, or at least 95% of the people that watch Matt MisusingTV on Twitch, they all know of MapleStory already. They go to him because we like Matt. He's a dope streamer, and we know him from MapleStory. So by Nexon asking him to promote MapleStory, it's not going to do them it's not going to give them any real benefit, because everybody that watches Matt pretty much plays MapleStory already, or is very much aware of it, and maybe they just don't want to play MapleStory. However, if they went to LilyPichu and Cowsep, they have League of Legends streamers, League of Legends followers, and so if those followers see them playing a new game, MapleStory, they're going to be like, oh wow, this guy Cowsep who is kind of my idol, I love watching him, now I could play with him, in MapleStory, I could add him on the Reboot world, and it opens up that whole new audience to MapleStory, and it's much better in a marketing perspective. There's no doubt about that. But on the same note, guys, it is very, very sad that Nexon can't come up with ways to incorporate big streamers and even big MapleStory YouTubers into some event or something like that. I know Zelkova was really pissed off about how Cowsep got asked for promotion to promote MapleStory and Reboot, because Zelkova let's be honest, Zelkova feels a little bit entitled to that because of all the work he's been putting in behind the scenes for MapleStory, whether it be Reddit as a moderator, even for the MapleStory Maple Leaf Council. And so, Zelkova has been in the Maple scene, a big part of the Maple scene for a very long time. So, and he's even contacted them. He left a post in the Reddit thread as well. So, he feels entitled that he should have that first opportunity, that MapleStory Nexon should look at him first and ask him if he wanted to promote the game. But because of what I just mentioned, how it wouldn't be beneficial to do that, Nexon obviously didn't make that move. Not to mention Cowsep and LilyPichu being League of Legends streamers, pretty big ones at that as well. They have a much larger following, so it's all the more beneficial in that sense as well. And hopefully Zelkova by now has taken to that and understands it for what it is. It's just Nexon's best move from a marketing perspective. But like I was saying, it is sad that we can't see Nexon do that with or collaborate with big MapleStory streamers or YouTubers. Like, I myself would love to do something with Nexon, despite how much I bash them for sucking. we all like to bash Nexon because it's fun. It's fun to do. But on a serious note, you guys know I try promoting MapleStory. I try keeping players playing the game, and you guys know what I stand for. At least I hope you guys do. So I would love to see, Nexon America collaborating with us creators that help promote MapleStory on a daily basis without getting paid or anything compensated in any way. So I really wish that could happen in the future, but for the whole situation of promoting MapleStory and Reboot World, I think they definitely made the right choice in going to League of Legends streamers and getting them to promote the game instead of MapleStory streamers. So I just wanted to talk about that a little bit, give my thoughts on it. I am going to be contacting Nexon to see if they are open to an idea I have in mind, and I really hope they accept it, because honestly, I don't even want to get paid for it. I don't want any compensation. I just want it to be able to be a series on my channel, because honestly, it'd be pretty much the dopest MapleStory series on YouTube by far, if you ask me. So hopefully we could get that done. I'm gonna send them a ticket. I'll write to them. I'll tweet at them. I'll annoy the hell out of them and see what they say. Because there's no hurt in asking, right? What's the worst that could happen? What are they gonna do? Ban me? So yeah, guys, hopefully you guys didn't find this video too boring or long, and just pretty much just talking about this. Maybe I'll start lurking around Reddit MapleStory a little bit more often to see what else pops up, what other topics, and I can make videos on them telling you guys my thoughts on it. I think that'd be fun, and I like making videos like this. So if you guys like seeing content like this, let me know in the comment section below, because I really go off what you guys give me, right? I seriously go off the feedback you guys give me. So yeah, let me know. Thank you all for watching this Sorrowful production. If you enjoyed the video, then why not show it? Hit that like button and subscribe for more Sorrowful goodness. Peace.